Hello YouTube, and this is Gabe for Zach and Gabe Reviews, here to finally review my Sony MDR-XB500 over-ear headphones. And now bear with me, I do have the hiccups right now, so I might hiccup. So these are the best headphones I currently have, which is a little bit sad, I know. They were $60. I got them for Christmas, but they are $60 on Amazon. And you know, that's a fair price. It's really, actually, I would say, cheap. Now, these definitely aren't the greatest headphones of their kind. There are the MDR-XB700s or the 1000s, which both not only have bigger drivers but also are better made. Okay, so let's start with the cord this time. Yeah, I'm adding an order to the mix. Okay, so this cord is a flat cord, which I think is kind of cool. It feels really interesting. It feels like spaghetti, like flat spaghetti, but it also doesn't tangle. Now, I personally like the nylon cords better, but this never tangles, but it does like twist like this, and it stays like that, and that's kind of annoying. But as you can see, it's only a 2-band mini input. However, it does come with a actually, no, excuse me, this does not come with a quarter-inch adapter, although if you're like me and have bought headphones in the past, you probably already have like 7 of those. Anyways, now moving on. Now the cups, as you can see, massive foam pads, but that's later. The cups are made out of plastic, as is everything else. This design makes it look like the headphone cable is removable, but it is not. Do not try to remove this. In fact, none of the XB series has removable headphone cables, which is very annoying because, as I may have said before, this is already broken partially, and I've only had them for like 3 months. If you put any pressure on this the wrong way, you left cuts out a little bit, and it's very irritating because I never know whether or not I have full range or not. And this wiggles a little bit. I'm not too worried about it though, because right always stays right in place. Now on the padding, really comfortable. Even if these headphones did clamp to your head too much, it wouldn't matter because there's a good 2 inches of padding here. It's just really comfy. There's nothing. It's like leather. It's foam. It's memory foam. It's just ridiculous. And then this is just a very, I would say, fabric-y type material, and this is plastic up here, fake leather plastic. Now, right here is plastic as well. The band is plastic. It's got a very smooth expansion to it. I found these fit my head pretty comfortably right around here. They don't need to be closed or open all the way. I feel like they could work with any head. They might look a little ridiculous on some people's heads. For example, my friend, when she put these on, she had them closed all the way, which just looked really crazy. Like, I don't know, I didn't like the look of it. There's very little oscillation, which doesn't really matter. It moves up and down, but it doesn't move side to side. It doesn't matter though, because the pad really forms to whatever way your head wants them to be. So if normally you would bend your headphone back, the pad will like essentially imitate that. It works really well. There doesn't really need to be any oscillation. Now, if you're a DJ, you can't really turn it sideways or spin it around. But I've always found personally that I just like to put it on like off my ear and push it back a little bit. That always, and like rest it on the back of my head. I know a lot of people don't do that, but I find it really comfortable, and it works just as well. Now sound quality. These live up to their name. They are extra bassy. Now a lot of people will say that they aren't as bassy as they are marketed as, which I would also agree, but I don't think it matters, because who cares? cares? If you're a dubstep listener, these sound great. If you're a techno listener, these sound great. If you're a rock listener, these sound great if you EQ them right, which is really easy. So there's always a way to make them sound good, and they have a really wide range. But out of the box, and these definitely have had their 90 hours of burn time, they sound great with everything. Again, on my iPod, I made a custom EQ that I can't exactly show you because my iPod doesn't have visible picture for what the EQ looks like, as some do, but it's pretty much lows down, mids a little bit up, and treble like kind of doubled, and that sounds good for me. Treble booster and bass reducer sound pretty bad just because it always makes the treble sound really bad or really upfront, and the headphones don't really give you the clearest treble when that happens because it's all you can hear. It's just kind of annoying, but they push the bass a lot. So if you don't like bass, then these aren't the headphones for you. And I generally don't like bass, too upfront bass anyways. But I found the right EQ for them. But that's obviously a personal thing. I think these could sound good for whatever you want to. You just need to have the know-how to make them sound right, which is pretty easy. And I may throw up a tutorial on how to do that. Make your own custom EQ. It's pretty easy though. You can probably just Google search it and you'll find it. You pretty much just, yeah, I won't get into it. Now, one thing I've had people ask me who kind of know what they're talking about is, does your iPod power them fine? Now, these again are the 40mm drivers, and my iPod doesn't have any trouble powering them. I think a portable amp could be used, and let me show you my iPod really quick. It's just a Nano 5th generation, the one with the camera, and it powers it just fine. These work together beautifully. Again, a portable amp, in my opinion, always makes things sound nicer. I personally don't tend to spend too much money on those, and I currently don't have any. My last one actually broke. I'm not exactly sure how that happened, as it was last year, but I haven't found the need for one in a while. Hopefully I'll be getting my hands on a pair of Sennheiser 640s, and I'll definitely pick up a portable amp for those, but you know, it's not necessary. Other than that, these are definitely a great buy. These are a solid 8.5 out of 10 in my book, which is the highest review I've given anything so far, I believe. They sound great. They're the most comfortable things I think I've ever put on my head, which includes headwear and other things. It's just they're just so nice. They're fun. They definitely aren't audiophile-esque. They do sound very nice, but they're not top-notch grade by any means. But they're fun. They're a lot of fun. If you can get your hands on these for the $60 tag on Amazon, then I would do it, especially if you're into that big boom and bass. But other than that, there's nothing really wrong with them. So the price is good, and they feel good. Now, again, I have had a little problems with breakage. If you can spring the extra $20 for the 700s, which are all metal construction, this would be metal, this would be metal, this, everything here is metal, then I would do it. But these are still worth it. I would definitely not even bother with the I believe 300s, just because they are very, very cheaply put together. I believe they're only $20 or $30 though, so if you're buying them for a friend or something, I don't know, they're good. But these are definitely, I think, if you're looking for cheap, comfortable headphones, these are definitely the best buy. That's about it. So this has been Gabe for Zach and Gabe Reviews. I will see you guys next time.